I need you to chill, okay?
Yeah, that's being a cat dad. Look at that.
Man, I swear. And she knows when she's doing too much. Calm
I
down,
want
calm
a
down.
cat. I
All right,
want
we
a
live,
cat.
we live, man. We live. Shit.
Man, look at the cat, man. You gonna have the cat. I mean, I don't care. I mean, I love cats. I want a cat myself.
No, she gonna make an appearance whether
Wait
whether
until
I'm
she
with.
grows up. Wait until
I
she
know,
gets
right?
older.
I'd be watching Flossie Carter, and she would just be showing up, and ain't nothing he could do about it.
Yeah, that's the thing about cats, man. It's just like, I mean, when they're small, they a hassle, but when they get older, it could go one or two ways.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But they can take care of themselves, I hear. So I guess
Oh
that's
yeah.
one thing.
I mean, they're super clean, they're super independent. I only bother her when she wants to be bothered. So not
Oh,
unlike dogs.
she batting the chain.
I mean, yeah, she's into everything.
That's cats for you. You gotta
All
love
right.
cats.
Okay, come on. You get down. You get down. You get down. Bye bye.
All right,
Here.
see you, cat.
My bad. Okay, bruh. It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
Yeah, man, it's been like what? Oh man, it's been months, almost a year, man. Well, no, it's been a couple months because last time we did a stream, that was like when I got down here, when I got to Texas. That was 6 months ago.
Okay. Worst case,
That-
6 months. Yeah.
yeah, 6 months. Not well. Here's the thing, man. Like I've been busy, so that's been the thing. I haven't been like, oh, fuck all these people. I'm not like that. I'm just like, yeah, I just need to work, man. Like ever since I came down here and things happened. I guess the first thing that happened was when I bought my. I guess all right. So I guess for a lot of people, they have this like there's this been this war with old versus new cars,
Okay.
and I've been seeing all these new cars. Okay, so here's why I'm against new cars. Here's why I'm against them. First things first, they have tablets and screens, which I don't need. I don't need that shit. You get a good navigation system, FM radio. I can put my Bluetooth in. You know, I'm good. You know, that's the one thing. Um, but I've been seeing a lot of these new cars with you can power it up with your phone and all that shit.
Mhm.
And I'm just like you can. I mean, I've been in my one of my boss's cars, and he has this feature on his what is it the GMC Delandi the
Denali. Not
Denali, yeah, yeah,
yeah.
the Denali. So his new Denali, I think it's a 2025 or 2026. And whenever he wants, he can just put that shit like when you're on the highway, you can
Mhm.
literally it literally drives itself. It computerizes and it can computerize how much weight it's taking. So it can take so sometimes we have to go to like outs because Texas has a lot of outside venues.
Yeah.
So it already knows that it's holding more than its weight. So it actually I guess the best thing about it is that it can compute like stuff like stage lines
Mhm.
because you can't do like because certain certain weights of vehicles can't do certain grades of weight.
Mhm.
So the way that I learned it, or the way that I'm learning it, is that it can take an SL, a stage line 100, and if you know what those look like, those are those small ass portable stages.
Yeah.
It cannot do a 250 because you have the SL 100, SL 250, and I'm learning this myself, and the SL 360. And
Mhm.
SL 360 needs like it can't be like it can't be a Denali. It's got to be
Mhm.
something else. But I mean, I'm rambling on. But so I bought a Ford Focus, a 2012 Ford Focus, and if you know anything about Ford Focuses in 2012, not the best year for that car, you know. But I mean, I got it on a deal, and I remember I think it was in November. I went to Corinth, and I'm going to this gig, and literally I'm filling up literally I'm filling up my tank, put it on full. I'm almost to the gig, and literally the TCM goes out. And I'm just like, God damn, man. This is why I shouldn't. This is why I'm not. This is why this is my first and last Ford I'm ever driving in my life. The next car is a Honda. Like I'm not even joking with you. I'm getting a Honda Civic Sport.
It
You
depends
know,
on what Ford. I mean, Focus, Fiesta, probably not. The trucks, the older trucks, yeah.
like an
Mustang,
F-150.
yeah.
Like, yeah, the F-150, I'm like, yeah, if I had the money for it, like the Ford was the first thing I could grab, you know. Like I'm not trying to spend that much money. My insurance is not that my insurance is moderate,
Mhm.
you know, it's not that bad. I'm almost done and the one thing is that I'm almost done paying for the shit. I'm
Okay,
almost done paying my car note. I got
nice.
like about four to three more payments before I'm done with the shit.
Okay.
So I'm good with it. You know, like I'm cool. You know, like I don't. I'm gonna ride it until the wheels fall off of it. But I put
Right.
a lot of money into that car,
Yeah.
so I got the TCM fixed. I got the TCM fixed. I got the coolant change, oil change. Well, I got to do my oil change in a few days. So I got to get the oil change. I got a bushing. I got a new bushing in it. Uh, shit, I've been doing a lot. I got the filters done.
Mhm.
So like I've been putting in a lot of money into the car, making sure that it can go places and do things. So
Mhm.
like I after that, uh, I'm just waiting until like one of these days I'm just be like, you know what, man, fuck all this. I'm gonna go get me that 2020 Ford, not Ford, 2020 Honda Civic Sport that I was always looking at because
Man,
that's all upgrade.
I like them, but they're overpriced. I mean, I get it. They're brand new. Them things are like pushing 60 grand. I know a guy that has one. He paid 52 for his. I was like, oh hell no.
Yeah, that's the one thing about these cars, man. It's like I mean, it's like I've always wanted to drive a Honda,
Hmm.
you know, and I saw a few that I wanted to drive, and because I've been looking on Carvana, and I've been looking on Carvana and CarMax. I'm very skeptical about Carvana because you get them used for like 34K.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, you run into more problems. So and I'm not trying to get the one with the Ava system.
Hmm.
I mean, you know what I'm talking about. You know
Yeah.
the Ava system is the shit that sounds like it's a spaceship, it's a UFO.
Yeah.
Many of these new cars have to
Yeah.
have an Ava system. Yeah, I'm not trying to get one of those. I'm trying to get like the pre-COVID Honda Civic
Hmm.
because you can trick that shit. Because I'm learning, how to trick that shit out and all that. So like, I already know what I'm gonna put in the car. I already know what's street legal in Texas. So like, I'm trying to get these. There are these taillights, that you can put on the back of the car and shit. So I'm like, yeah, man, I'm trying to do that.
I
But
mean,
I mean,
the car culture done got to you. They done got you.
it did. I mean, car culture in Texas, man, it be lit. You know what I'm saying? Like you be
Yeah, I
seeing like
was
different types of cars down there, and it's like in Denton here, there is a there are these two old cars that have been painted like Back to the Future and stuff like that. It's at
yeah.
the art it's at the art center down
Hmm.
here, and it's still there. Like it's I mean, car culture here is so much more different than it is in California. I don't know how it is in California, but here in Texas, I mean, people be tricking out their cars and shit.
Well,
So now
I
I'm
was
hooked.
I was debating somebody. The three places for car culture is California, Texas, and Japan. And I put California at one because it's what kicked everything off for everybody else. We're so restrictive what you can do with cars nowadays. So you got to give it to either Texas or Japan. But California kicked it off first,
I,
But it's not much you
I
can do
guess.
with your cars out here.
Yeah, I mean, how's I gotta ask, how's the gas over there in California?
We're still at 480, 490, depending on
Damn,
what
man.
part of
Shit.
California you're in.
Oh yeah, yeah. Texas just got back down to. So I went to Texaco,
Hmm.
and we are at. It depends on where, but right around where I live, like it's like a 10-minute drive.
Hmm.
It's I mean, I got a 7-Eleven. Well, I'm blessed to have a 7-Eleven right across the street from me.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird. So I'll tell you this: I live near. So when I was at my parents' house in New Jersey, we had a 7-Eleven right across the street. And now that I live here in Denton, there's literally a it's a gas slash um, it's a gas slash 7-Eleven. So
Hmm.
I'm grateful to have that.
Okay.
But that's also been my indicator of how much gas is going to be.
Hmm.
But I don't use Circle K. I don't use 7-Eleven. I don't use none of that. I only use ExxonMobil and Texaco for my car because
Hmm.
because learning my car, I've understood that if I put the cheap shit in there, it's over. Like it's damn near over. If I put Texaco or ExxonMobil in it, I mean it runs. It's kind of weird with the ExxonMobil, but it's pretty good with the Texaco. So
Yeah.
I put the Texaco in there. But man, where was I going with this? Fuck, I totally forgot. I think I was rambling on, man. That's what I do sometimes now.
All good.
I guess I'm getting older, and next month is my birthday, so I
Okay.
turned 31.
Nice. What you got planned?
Fucking nothing,
I mean, it gets like
nothing.
that sometimes.
Well, because I guess for your birthday, it's kind of like, what the hell are you gonna do? Like, it's not like when you're a little kid, you can invite your friends and all that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It's like, what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. And for men, it's like you're just another year older. So, but I mean, my girlfriend wants to. I mean, the lady wants to do something. So I'm just like, I guess we can go out to eat. I don't know.
Yeah. I've
I
never
mean,
been.
I guess we can go out to eat. I just feel like it's just I'm another year older.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's just another day. For me, it's like it's just another day. Like I don't. I'm not personally like I need something. I need to feel special. Like, like I'm at the point in my life where I'm just like I need to do something with my life. I need to make something, do something. And when it's time, when the guy upstairs says, your time is up, all right, peace. That's it. I'm not gonna fight it. And that's the one thing about me. I'm not gonna fight it. I'm just gonna be like, all right, man. I ain't fighting it. I mean, considering what we're dealing with right now,
Yeah.
considering what we're dealing with right now, I'm like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, no, y'all got it. Y'all got it. Did you see? Well, speaking of that, speaking of the state of affairs, did you see? Are you watching? Or did you see like snippets and clips of the 2026 State Fair?
No.
Oh, dude,
How bad
you got
was it?
is super bad. It's like, how does this? How is this thing? So we were supposed like the talk of the 250, state fair or the 250th birthday of America was actually supposed to be, and I was supposed to do it.
Hmm.
We had a smorgasbord of people already on it because I remember when I moved here, I got a call from somebody up in Yonkers, and they were just like, "Hey, man, if things go well with like stuff, you want to come back and you want to do the 250." I was like, yeah, man, I'll do the 250. I'll be up on it. So I already had that date knocked down. But when Trump got into office and he literally just said, I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna do it, I'm just like, yeah, I don't want to be no part of that. I
Hmm.
wasn't even a part of the and I'll tell you this, man. Um, the UFC, like the UFC on the at the White House, that was the first and last. I will never watch UFC again. Like, I'm not. I'm done. Like, y'all got it.
It
Y'all got
was.
it.
It was
It
bad.
was a good run.
Yeah.
It was a good run. and for me, I'm just like, because I listen. I sometimes I put my money on it, but I'm just like, after that whole fiasco, I'm just like, nah,
Mm.
nah. I don't need to do this no more. You know what I'm saying? And I guess it's not even because I'm getting older. It's just because like all these people trying to do all this stuff for Trump. It's like I'm not for this. But like I'm watching like the 250 State Fair. There's
Hmm.
nobody there.
Oh,
Like it's
really?
dead.
Okay.
I thought Texas State Fair 2025 was dead. This is even worse. Like I think Vanilla Ice was supposed to perform, but then he dropped out.
Yeah.
It was I mean shit, that shit is bad, man. It's,
I,
it's
I
I'm all
think
for it though.
I think I went to the one in was it 2020 and they had a shootout there. I was just like, it was in Dallas. No, it was Dallas. Dallas Fair, and they had a shootout there. I was just like, no thanks.
Nah, even when I'm here, people have recommended that I go to the Texas State Fair
Yeah.
as like a new Texan, and I saw the prices for it,
Yeah.
and I was thinking about it. I was like, yeah, I would go, but why is it New York prices? Why am I paying New York prices for shit that I could just go anywhere else and get?
Yeah.
Kind of thinking about it, but yeah, man, the 20 the 250. I mean, I think it's resembling like the whole state of America when I look at like the 250 State Fair, man. Like I'm looking at it like, yeah, it ain't looking good. It ain't looking good for Americans right now.
Hmm.
So I don't know why we would have this now, and especially when you have FIFA too. So like right now, I mean, FIFA is kind of kicking everyone's ass right now here in Dallas, but it's almost done. So we're almost done with FIFA, but
What are we down to? 32 teams or
we're
16
down to
teams?
yeah 32 to 16 teams right now, and
Okay.
they're about to move to. I think we're about to pack up, and they're about to go to New Jersey.
Yeah,
So
that's
I
where
hate to.
all the finals will be held in New York, New Jersey. Okay.
Oh, dude. I mean, I'm so glad I'm not there because I heard they hiked up the MTA prices and the New Jersey Transit
Of
prices.
course. Of course.
I said, yeah, I'm so glad I'm not there right now because I'm not paying them prices. Y'all got it. Y'all good. Y'all got it. I'm good. Okay, because
Yeah. I think this was a huge missed opportunity by the states to get people ingratiated into the whole football, just the culture of FIFA. And I think that is huge, huge missteps and huge just overindulgence. And they missed, this is probably the last great opportunity they're going to have to get Americans into football like that. You know?
yeah, I just think that I mean, yeah, America has been doing kind of good for FIFA, but I mean, considering the state of everything, I don't think after this, it's not going to be the same. And even after Trump leaves, there's going to be a lot of recovery, and it's going
Hmm.
to be a long road to recovery
Hmm.
before anything else. Because I would say, here in Texas, like, yeah, things have gotten done, you know, but after FIFA leaves, it's going to be. I mean, it, it's already hard enough for some people down here to find a job.
Hmm.
So it's like when FIFA leaves, the money's going with it. So I mean, Texas will be fine, but I mean, considering I mean, it's rough out here, man. Like it's kind of rough. I'm not gonna lie to you. You
Yeah.
know, it's good over here, but it's rough. I mean, we got back down to 2.99, $3 gas, which is good because it was almost $4, and we were going to be paying Jersey, New York, California prices. But I mean, outside of that, I mean, I don't think it was gonna get to that point. But you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Hmm.
You know. But let's get with these topics. So I've been seeing MTR run his mouth a lot, and then I've been seeing CGA. Like what like okay, maybe I'm so like I know they were beefing. Like what were they beefing about? You know what I'm saying? Like what was is just Coach Greg Adams just crashing out?
Part of that, and then when MTR made content in Thailand, clickbait content, red pillish clickbait, the women are better over here type of content, which was very disingenuous. But
Okay.
Coach Gray got to start crashing out against Myron, because honestly,
Well, I mean,
but the thing is, Myron, unfortunately, he's moving the needle. He has a huge swath of influence. He's a name, and everybody else is not.
he is and he isn't. like I will say I will agree to disagree on that because I will say that Myron now he I will say this. I will say this because I know the cat. So when I met Myron, I was like, okay, this guy knows what he's talking about, right? At
Mhm,
first ground level, he knows what he's talking about. But when you talk to him,
mhm,
the guy is like, I will do anything to not work a job anymore. And I don't hate him for that. I don't hate Myron for saying that or telling me that personally.
mhm.
But like the way that he's going about it now, I mean, it's just like you will say and do anything to stay relevant. And I think now with Myron Gaines, it's like take him from like when he started really blowing up to where he is now. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like where he is now is like, bro, like he was in like look at him before and look at him now. He was in the gym. He showed his gains, you know what I'm saying? Like actual gains. He showed you exercises and all this other stuff. Myron Gaines 2026, that ain't he ain't he's not he don't got it like that no more. Trust me.
I think
Because I still talk to Solo
okay,
sometimes, and even when I talked to him about Myron, I was like, "Yo, do you talk to Myron?" He said, "I don't talk to that fucking weirdo."
it's the nature of the beast, man. It's what it is. I think he could make a decent transition into politics and just
He,
chill on the I hate women rhetoric. Like he could be
I mean,
he could be a political correspondent, for for smaller news stations or stuff. I could see him pulling it off.
I mean, I would say he's gonna. I would say for me, he's gonna have a big problem with that. Just, just not because of the fresh and fit name, just off rip, like the stuff that he has been saying. There's been a lot. He's been going after, he's had debates with like white supremacists and all that other stuff. So they're not
Mhm,
gonna really like. And to be fair, some of them work in these like mainstream networks, so they're not
right.
really gonna like go for Myron Gaines. I mean, yeah, they'll have him on like they'll do like Tommy Sotomayor like cameos, but like not you know not have him on a news network. You know what I'm saying? Like it's too much of a risk for them. You know,
Mhm.
that I'm not trying to knock on dude, but you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I don't know. I think he needs to, just bow out gracefully, take that money, and ride out just like Eric July, just ride off into the sunset. You
Yeah,
you you
Myron's not gonna do that.
you ride off into the sunset, my nigga. Like, please stop. Like
No.
you already made the money, just ride off into the sunset. Just the
Yeah.
same as Eric July.
Yeah.
Like I saw some of his videos now, and it's just like, man, just ride off into the sunset. Just ride off into the just go. Just leave. You got your money.
Right.
Go. Do something for do something for Hollywood. Just go away.
Mhm.
Okay? Just go. Just know when you're done. Okay? Going back to CGA, I mean, this nigga crashing out. I hate to say it, man. Like you know what? I'd hate to be that at that
At
age. I
that
really
age,
hate to be that. Like I am going on 31 and I'm seeing these old guys just crash out. I'm just like, man, I would hate to be that at that age, to be fair. Like
hmm,
I, I can't I don't want that to be me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that to be me at all. Like to
yeah,
be
m- my
okay,
my
good.
my biggest thing is how does this look to my daughter? So I'm just like, I can't. I don't want to embarrass her, and
Yeah,
I don't know
because
what.
I mean, just go. I mean, going from. I mean, listening to a story. All right, I'll say this, man. Go listening to a story. Okay, I understand it. I understand it, but also half of that was your fault. Okay, because going with what Ty City said, that it's not gospel, but like he said, anything you do after you trust a woman is your fucking fault. That is your fault, my nigga. So it's like, look, listen, man, you were on the couch. I think about it like this. Okay. So a relationship didn't work out, right? Um, and things happen in relationships. I get that. And, now you're on the couch. I guess you wanted to uh, work it out to where you sleep on the couch for 18 years. While I don't think that was ever going to work. Uh, but after a while, I'm just like, yo, man, like at some point, you got to move, you know? And she gave you that. And I agree with you, man. Like, she just give her a check, bro. Like, hey, man,
That's it.
thank
That's
you,
all. Yeah.
thank you. Like, that's all you can do. But I guess he thought about it. First things first, you dealing with a white woman too. So,
They play the game a little different.
see, like I'm just saying, bro. Like, listen, black men dealing with white women. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you don't. But I'm just going to tell you from prior experience. If you ain't experienced with it, yeah, I'm telling you, white women are a different beast than you know, than black women. I'll be honest with you, because the black woman I have now is so much more different than the white woman that I had. So all I can tell people is, y'all can say whatever y'all want about black women. White women, listen, if you get the right one, I say you get the right one, I got you. You get the wrong one, you in for it.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna tell you. You in for it, you know. But I guess with MTR, listen, I know MTR as well. In the very beginning, when I used to, Afi Kingdom, right? You know Afi? You remember
No.
Afi? Okay, so I used to rock with Afi, and I used to be on his show, and he knew everybody. Like Afi Kingdom knows everyone, like from AMS to Stephis Cole to MTR, like everybody. So like everybody like used to hang out with Afi Kingdom before they blew up.
Mhm.
Ask anybody who Afi Kingdom is. Afi's pretty cool. That's my bro. That's my friend. I still talk to him sometimes. But when I met when MTR was on the come up, I met MTR, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. That nigga fruity. Okay, he's from my neck of the woods. He's from my neck of the. Listen, Sly.
Allegedly,
He's from.
allegedly, allegedly.
Listen, he is from my neck of the woods. New York City. Okay, he is from New York. Okay, listen. I know it. I know a nigga. I know a nigga. I know niggas from New York. Niggas weird. Okay, I'm speaking from experience. All right. Nah, this nigga fruity. Okay. I remember when we were discussing something. I forget what we were discussing on Afi's channel, and this nigga was talking, and I'm sitting here like, oh hell, like I'm not trying to be disrespectful or nothing, but nigga, you fruity. Okay. First things first, niggas, that nigga fruity. That number one. Number two, if you remember when he did an interview with Just Pearly Things and Donovan Sharp, there was a she deleted it, but he had his ass tooted up to Pearl like a gay dude. I'm like, yeah, nigga, this nigga fruity. This nigga fruity.
The views
Number
expressed by Stagehands Ends does not reflect on the channel of Superfly 75. Oh my god.
I'm telling you, this nigga fruity. Allegedly. But we're putting two to two together. And then you got Melanie King and Melanie Monaco, right? You got Melanie King and Melanie Monaco, Pineapple Girl, Pineapple Show. You telling me you had these two fine ass bitches on your channel, and you and you and you did not, nigga. Listen, listen. I said I'm Yugi on this one. It should have been me. I listen. It should have been me. I'm that Yugi meme. I'm that Yu-Gi-Oh meme. That should have been me. Had that not been, listen, you would have had Red Sings the Blues, Me Too, Me Too, Red Sings the Blues. And listen, you know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be like, nah, I smashed.
I,
I'm
I,
not
I
even gonna.
don't I don't make assumptions when I see um, genders on channels each other. I don't assume nothing. I'm like, hey, it could be whatever they say it is, it is. I no longer make assumptions.
Yeah, yeah, beat balls. Yeah, Melanie King was ready for some action. Did you see the body language on MTR? I'm like, nigga, what are you doing?
Well,
So
I will agree with you. He doesn't come across like he's well versed in women. I do get those vibes. Like you haven't been with a lot of women. Like that's how he comes off to me. But you know,
I mean, not saying that MTR doesn't give good advice. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying anything else like that. I'm not jealous. I'm nothing like that. But just like from CGA going from like, crashing out on Donovan Sharp, Myron Kane, Rolo Tomasi, and now MTR. It's just kind of like, I mean, look, listen, not for nothing. CGA. I don't understand why you got to beef with MTR. This nigga did not. This nigga didn't smash Melanie Monaco or Melanie King when he had the chance. So I would just let him have Thailand. So it's just like,
but
oof,
the thing is, he had access to him. CGA has never had anything access to anything close to that. That could be an underlying issue.
I could agree with you on that.
Yeah.
But here's what I'm saying to this. I'm just like, man, look, this beefing between content creators in a dead ass space. Um, yeah, where were y'all during the pandemic? Like, I think that shit is over. It's been over with, man. Like, I'm way past, DJ Thailand. You know what I'm saying?
No, we don't mention. We don't mention. No, no, no. We
I'm
don't.
over the other
We don't.
guy too. I'm over them. Like y'all got it. Okay, please don't asterisk me, please. I don't need it. We good. I'm good. We all good. Okay, but um, yeah. I mean, just from what I've been seeing, yeah, I don't understand why y'all are talking still. Because I'm gonna tell you this, man. Like, I'm joining SAMCRO, so I mean, look, listen. At some point, you got to make a choice. It's either you roll the dice or you don't.
Well, great segue. So what was it? When did you decide to say, you know what? I think I'm ready.
I mean, for me, it's like, you know what? I think about it like this. You can spend a lot of time trying to find the right woman, and you're never gonna find that. There is no such thing as a perfect woman at all. Here's the thing: we've been together for almost 3, 4 years now. So at some point, I had to make a decision. It's either I stay up here in New Jersey, make this money, and come down here and risk a relationship, or come down here with the money that I got, invest it, and see where this goes.
Mhm.
So for the past couple of months, I've been living with her. You know what I'm saying? She lives in my apartment. We both have this apartment. We both pay rent, all this other stuff. We have a chore list, all that. So at the same time, we work together, we eat together, you know, there's a lot going on that I don't talk about, but that's beside the point. The point I'm trying to make is that a man has to come to a decision at some point, you know?
Mhm.
And for me, it's just like, I'm getting older. So we gonna do this, you know? And I already sacrificed some money that I was saving for two uh two rings. So I already did it. And the other thing is happening soon. So the thing is that I so I already did my red pill raging. I already did the old woman of this, woman of that.
Right.
And then at some point, I had to come to the terms of, all right, am I gonna fix myself? Am I gonna clean up? Am I gonna do this or not?
Hmm.
Because at the same time, a lot of guys don't do that. And I think to where if you're not willing to sacrifice for a relationship, then you don't have to like I think the one thing people don't want to do now, and then I guess this is our generation, is sacrifice. That's the number one thing,
Okay.
sacrifice.
Okay.
And listen, if sacrifice isn't for you, go right on it. I'm not telling nobody to be in a relationship or be married or be engaged. Don't. It's not for everybody. Trust me, it's not. Um, but for me, and I'm just speaking for myself, I get food from this woman. She cooks my meals. She knows when I go to work. Like she will do. She will clean the house. Not because I ask her, not because I want her to, but because we both live here. So basically, it's just like, and I see that, and she's working hard. She's trying to finish up school. So I said, all right, I'm gonna sacrifice what I got so that we can both get up.
Hmm.
So that's where I'm at in life, and I guess you gotta find that person that's like, I'm willing to sacrifice for you, and I'm willing to risk it. I'm willing to risk things because I want this thing to work. I want this thing to you know have some legs. So, but I mean, I'm surprised we even got this apartment. So,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's just the thing, man. Like, if you're not willing to sacrifice for something or for a relationship, I don't know what else to tell you except listen, be single, man. I mean, I'm right hand, left hand of God. Just be single. Don't come over here. Don't come over here. Because yeah, the real work begins. It's not just. I guess for me, the real work is not just working on yourself. It's also being able to work on yourself and put yourself out there and be able to sacrifice for something greater. Are you
Hmm.
willing to do that or not? Because that's the only thing. If you're not willing to sacrifice for a relationship, don't do it.
Hmm.
Guys want the relationship. I'm not going to say that they don't, but I also will say that guys, men nowadays don't want to sacrifice.
Yeah, they
You know
just
what I'm
want the
saying?
fruits of the labor and
They just want the
not
fruits
put
of
in the
labor.
labor. Yeah. Yeah.
They want the labor. They want the benefit of having a relationship, but they don't want what comes with that.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
said, yo, you can't have a woman on your arm and then just say that's just a prop. She's a prop.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm not. I don't want a prop.
Yeah.
Sorry, like that doesn't work.
That's a good point.
You know,
Yeah.
like if you want a woman as a prop, all right, that's Myron Gaines had one. Listen, Myron Gaines. So you want what Myron Gaines had? So you gonna pay the? So let me get this straight. You gonna pay the bitch, okay? She gonna cook. She gonna clean. You gonna be online. You gonna first things first. You gonna be online with white supremacists speaking bullshit while she cooks and cleans and shit.
Yeah.
I die. And she wanted kids. That's another thing. She wanted kids. Myron didn't want that. So, okay. And they weren't having sex anyway. So, nigga, so you want a prop.
Yeah.
That's what I can say to this. Is that guys want a prop, and that's not how life works. That's not how that works. If you want to be in a relationship, you're gonna put in that work. And that's every day. Trust and believe it's every day. But that's
But
not
first,
but that's not what they want to talk about.
right, right. No, because that's not popular. But first, let me say congratulations. And yeah, man, it's gonna be probably the hardest thing you partake in next to, raising kids or what I'm saying. So but
Oh, trust me.
yeah.
Trust me, man. I'll tell you this, man. I said this is what I say for a lot of guys. I said, look, man, listen. I'll tell you this. When I was single, yeah, I had money, but that's only because I live with my parents.
Yeah.
But now I'm out here. It's real.
Yeah.
Nigga, it's real. And trust me, when I say like you sometimes be at your last, like you be at your last dollar and be like, fuck, man. Trust me, I got guys right now, I got a dude right now that's engaged. And he's
Okay.
like, damn, I gotta go to work every day.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, that struggle is real, bro. Like I'd be like, yeah, man, I'm right there with you. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you got the. I mean, I feel these young men out here are cooked, deep fried, man. When I hear some of these dudes talk about like, I mean, all they doing is just playing video games and saving and just stacking cash. I'm not saying I would never do that again, but at the same time, these niggas ain't having sex. Like these dudes are like weirdos, you know. Like Jesus Christ, man. Like no woman wants to like. It's just like I want a woman, but it's like the way that you talk to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's like not no bitch want to, man. Even I wouldn't. I said, man, even I don't want to hang out with that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I just can't deal with it. Like y'all now y'all got it, man. Y'all. I don't want that. I want to be around you. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it is. What it is. You know, and that for me is like how I think about relationships now. It's like, do you want to do it or not? You know,
Right.
and every day I ask myself that question too, and sometimes it comes up in my mind, but I still do it every day
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, I think about it. It's like I rather have her in my life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Versus not. I already know what's gonna happen when she's not in my life. Nothing. Like I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I want to be working every day, probably on the couch, waiting for my next gig. I mean, she gets me up. I mean, yeah, she spends a lot of money, but I mean, it's just like, god damn.
Well, you know what's funny when I see like the AI content about the man that lives by himself and all the attributes of living by themselves, and I see all the comments. I'm so glad I live by myself. I'm just like, that is a sad and lonely existence. If it works for you, then so be it. But I see all these comments. They just try so hard to convince everybody, like, yeah, man, me too, man. I love living by myself. And I just be like, never, never. I could never, ever.
I can't. Nah, I listen, man. I tried it. That's not for me. Trust me.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
tried it,
yeah.
and for some guys that I used to hang around that were a lot of guys that I used to hang around that were single, uh, same problem. They just can't get women,
Mm,
and I'm not trying to be no one's wingman because if you're with me and you can't get women, I need you to get the fuck out.
mm,
I will kick. I will say, my guy. I will see you tomorrow at work. I'm gonna go over here and talk to these bitches right here.
yeah.
Okay? Because I ain't dealing. I don't need time for. Oh, does she like me? Oh, is this? Well, no, no. This ain't the internet, dude. This is real life, real time, real talk. If you're not about it, get out of my face. Sorry. Like life is too short. If you can't go to a woman and literally tell her what you want, what's wrong with you?
Okay. How many more years online do you think these guys will spend spinning their wheels and engaging in more circular
A
rhetoric?
lot more.
You think
I mean, if
so?
they talk, if they still talking about what? Who are they talking about now? Who are they talking about? What was I listening to? The bar ball or whatever the hell his name is.
You know, it's funny for a bunch of guys that claim to be anti-marriage. They show be trying to celebrate when they see a marriage go down. It's like, I thought you guys didn't care about marriage, so why are you over here discussing married people problems? Which makes no sense
It,
to me.
it's just like when feminists, do the same thing.
Okay,
It's
good
like when
point.
it's like when they do it, and it's just like so this is just the male equivalent of that. I don't understand that. Like
Yeah,
why do you need to put your single ass, right? You put your single ain't celibate incel ain't having sex head ass in somebody else's marriage. That's their marriage, you know.
yeah, and
Um,
they try to break it down and like it's a science. I'm like,
it's
how
not a
do you?
science.
Okay,
It's there is no listen. There is no perfect there is no such thing as a perfect marriage or a perfect relationship.
Right.
It is or it isn't. It's just a relationship, you know. And I just think that a lot of these cats just they just don't they just don't got it like that. And I get it, you know, like it's rough out here for dating and mating. I get it. It's rough,
Mhm.
but and I get it. I would not want to, you know, go back to, you know, the casual side right now because I was reading on, you know, now they got super gonorrhea out here. Oh no, it's cooked.
I heard about it.
It's
I heard
cooked.
about it.
I was like, nah, I'm good, man. Find me a good one and go off into the sunset. I don't need to be. Nah, I think I think the guy upstate. I think Jesus was. I think Jesus is on to something. You know what I'm saying? So I'm I'm good, man. I don't need to do that no more. You
Yeah.
know. And as I get older, it's like it's not because I don't want to do it. It's just like, what's the point? You know, like what's the point? I'm gonna have a woman. I'm gonna be banging her for the next couple of hours. She gonna leave, and then what?
Yeah. That was, it's funny. So they always go with the soul ties and all the energies the woman takes in after all these multiple partners. But I'm like, okay, but you're adding to that as well. So
Right.
you're part of the problem. And I'm just like, if you think arrangement sites is the way to go for the next 10, 15 years of your life, that that's such a shallow way of existing. And I'm just like, hey man, whatever works for you, man.
Yeah. I mean, hey man, hey, if it works for you, it works for you. I would never tell nobody to, hey man, it's your life, do what thou wilt. You
Right.
know,
Yeah.
that's how I think about it. But
Yeah.
but for me personally, I just be like, yo, listen, I'm getting older. I'm thinking about building. I'm right about now trying to get my business off the ground. So yeah, I'm gonna be on YouTube, but I'm gonna be doing my videos. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be doing my videos post, and I'm gonna be right back to doing my business, bro.
Mhm.
So, but that's because I want to be different. I want to be on a different plane than most of these dudes out here.
Yeah.
You know, most of these dudes out here don't. And I think it's another thing about like, and I think now more than ever, back in like 2016, 2018, 2020, we were on grind culture. And that's coming to a screeching halt.
Mhm.
With the economy that we have right now, it's coming
Mhm.
to a screeching halt. What are you going to grind for? What are you grinding for? You know what I'm saying? Like what, what, what? Because today, um, I was reading about the unemployment numbers, and then the unemployment numbers are creeping up again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Uh, Grind culture. Where are you going to grind? Because most of these corporations, these oligarchs, and I know I sound like a lefty or a lefty commie or whatever, but these oligarchs now, they don't want you around. They barely want to pay you nothing. You know,
Yeah.
like listen, bro. I got a few guys right now that I know. They just lost their jobs, full time jobs. Shit's getting real.
Hey, I'm sorry to hear that.
Nah, me too, man. Like every day, I'm just like, I'm so glad I'm freelancing because hey, they can let me go at any time, you know. And I wouldn't blink, you know. Like, and
Mhm.
I guess that's where I'm at with it. Listen, I used to be grinding. I'm not saying I don't still grind. I still grind, but I have a different. I'm a bit different now. You know what I'm saying? It's like I will grind, but now I'm getting older, and if y'all ain't gonna give me health insurance, if y'all ain't gonna give me a raise or nothing, I'll go.
Yeah.
You know, it got to be like that, and that's how most people have to think about it. Because, like I said, the oligarchs already. I think they passed when they passed a big beautiful bill. Isn't it true that the if you make a certain tax bracket, you don't have to pay for it in another few hundred years? Did I read that right?
I
I
don't
think
know.
that's,
I would have to go look that up.
dude. I'm telling you, when I say, you know, get your money and get out. Listen, man. grind for a little bit, but get out
Yeah.
because I want to be out. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I want to be out of. I mean, I love the entertainment industry, but I'm gonna make my own thing. You know, and be so far away from it. That's what I want to do. That's my goal now, because I'm not trying to work a job no more.
Yeah.
The hell? I mean, I'm 31. You know, I don't know. I mean, hopefully the economy survives. 2026, because you know, I mean, it just looks bad, man.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, we got to have some form of hope, So, hey, if Red Sings the Blues can put his differences aside and and get engaged to somebody, hey, there's a bit of hope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, once again, congratulations on you guys. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, so I went to go see Toy Story 5.
Okay. Give me a
That was
breakdown.
actually
Give me.
good. So that was a good movie, man. That was a good movie. I don't understand what so I was watching the Critical Drinker and all those, like the Disney woke those guys, and I mean, the way that I looked at the movie was how I would look at it as like a potential parent, right?
Okay.
So, you got Bonnie, and she growing up from Toy Story 4. So I guess here's the thing, right? I guess from Toy Story 4, and I think that's where people kind of be like, um, hey, like, I don't understand this. The premise of Toy Story 4 was to, find something else, right? To move on from where you were before.
Okay.
So I think that's where people kind of forgot, like, okay, Toy Story 4, if you're stuck on Toy Story 3, you're stuck on Toy Story 3. But here's the thing. Toy Story is a whole trilogy. Okay? So now you have to get out of like the whole Hollywood is woke, Hollywood is dead, Hollywood is this, Hollywood is that. There listen, okay. I get you on that. But the reason why Toy Story 5 is doing pretty well is because Toy Story, A, is a trilogy, B, people still watch, and three, where our generation grew up on that. And some of our generation has kids. So we gonna watch it regardless. Okay? But going back to the story, all right, okay, but let me just go back to Toy Story 4. Okay, so Woody, right? He was not being played with by Bonnie. She used to play with Woody, and Woody felt out of place as the, like, the sweet old leader of the room, right? But as he continued to go on, and he met Bo Peep again, she kind of put it into his head like, okay, you don't belong to Andy no more, and Bonnie is not playing with you like she should. You know, what are you gonna do now? And then Gabby, the doll that he gave his voice box to, was
Mm,
like, that was like giving a piece of himself to her so that she can be, played with again. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And then when Woody, kind of went off at the carnival and gave the sheriff badge to Jesse willingly, that was him saying, I'm not being played with no more. I don't need to be a part of the gang like I used to be. I don't have Andy, and Bonnie's not playing with me. So I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna be rescuing toys. That was the premise of Toy Story 4, was to um basically change, to pivot. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
Woody's on his pivot arc, basically. That was Woody's pivot arc. Toy Story 5 is about Jesse. The reason why it's about Jesse is because Woody gave over his sheriff badge to Jesse. So now Jesse is the leader. And if you were not paying attention, Bonnie was playing with Jesse and Buzz more than she was playing with Woody. So that is another thing. So of course and she's a girl. So of course she's gonna gravitate over to Jesse and Buzz versus Woody.
Hmm.
Woody's had his time. So let Woody go.
Yeah.
Okay. So Toy Story 5 was about, so if you were paying attention to the first 15 minutes, Jesse, well, Bonnie had problems with friends. She had a problem with making friends already. If you were paying attention to 3 and 4, she had problems with making friends.
Right.
Like in Toy Story 4, her first day in kindergarten, she was all alone. She didn't make that many friends. That's why she made Forky. So in Toy Story 5, she still
Yeah,
had a problem with
Forky.
friends. She made Forky.
Yeah. That's right. That's right.
So now in Toy Story 5, she still has a problem with making friends. Maybe she's autistic.
I
I
thought
don't
she was
know.
autistic. That's the first thing I thought. I'm like, this child's autistic. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Good
Maybe
catch.
she is autistic. I
Yeah.
don't know. But going back now, now comes into play like all these kids around her neighborhood are on video games or phones or stuff like that. And the toys are just like, I mean, this is the beginning. This is the end. This is the end for us. Not the beginning of the end, but this is the end
Hmm.
for us. All
Hmm.
these kids are playing on inside, and Jesse sees that.
Right.
And the only one that only played with toys was Bonnie. She was the only kid on the block playing with toys. So, but that was also hindering Bonnie because she all the other kids were playing with tech. So once her parents enabled her to get she enabled her parents to get a lily pad. Now she's connected, to the lily pad world and stuff like that. And now Jesse has a problem with lily pad because you know
Yeah.
now she can't really make a friend. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? She's making friends, but she's not really making friends, right? So that's when she calls Woody. Woody comes over, to try to see what's going on. How can they solve this problem? How to be an actual leader because Buzz was, I mean, Buzz was still new to the whole thing, and Jesse was kind of going at it, aggressively. Um, but then I guess when you get to Blaze's character, um, she goes to the origin of where everything, like where Jesse was, and she's reminded of, oh, this used to be my house. This used to be the place where I grew up and all that
Right.
stuff. And she meets the first generation of tech toys, like the toilet toy and Snappy and Atlas.
Yeah.
I forgot the toilet one's name. But it's just like, yeah, although we're tech, they're old tech. You know what I'm saying? They're like, it's like, I would say like 2000s toys, like they're toys from the 2000s, but they're still considered tech toys. But it's just like, how Jesse thought of them as, like useless toys, even though they're still the same types of toys. They're just played with in a different form of fashion.
Right.
But going into Blaze, Blaze is in like, she's, I guess, an hour or so away from the city that they live in the Tri County area. Because that's what it's called, the Tri County. If you're paying attention to the Toy Story like locations, it's Tri County. So basically Blaze is having also the same problem with, she has a laptop and she's trying to make friends, or she does have a quote unquote friend, but her friend cancels on her, you know and she feels all alone, right? So even though she has the tech, right, she still feels all alone. And then Jesse kind of has the plan to get the girls together, using said tech. But Lilypad says, like, oh, I know what's best for Bonnie. You guys are just toys. You guys don't know what's best for Bonnie. But even though, she has all the gadgets, all the programs, and all this other stuff, she really doesn't know what's good for Bonnie.
Hmm.
And that's where, Lilypad kind of ruins, not really ruins, but like messes everything up for Bonnie, and pretty much, puts her in it, and it kind of raises like the whole, cyberbullying and all this other stuff, because if you're not paying attention to the movie, it does bring up cyberbullying.
Hmm.
Kids are ruthless online. You know what I'm saying? And Bonnie experienced cyberbullying, and it was because of lily pad, you know. So then they tried, how they figure it out. They basically, try to get the girls together again, and they start playing together. But the only reason why is because you know Jesse figured it out, you know. But I guess to a certain avail, I like Toy Story 5. What was a very heartwarming thing was to see Jesse's former Jesse's former kid Emily.
Mm.
Uh,
The picture
when
in the
yeah,
yeah, and by the
the
tree. Yeah,
picture in
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah, yeah.
the time capsule,
Yeah.
and she grew up and had a daughter and named her Jessie.
Right, right.
That was like, damn, that's deep.
Yeah,
That's
right?
that was deep, man. Like I felt that in my soul,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I was like, oh god damn. I
Yeah.
was tearing up. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was tearing up a little bit. I was
Hey
like,
man,
oh
Pixar will
damn.
catch you slipping if you ain't ready for those emotional gut
God
punches.
damn. I was like, god damn. I was not ready for that shit, bro. I wasn't, bro.
My favorite
But it
part
was,
is when they up all the buzzes upgraded to drones. When
yeah,
LilyPad downloaded their updates and they all droned out, I was like, okay, this is cool. This is cool.
yeah. Well, that's the thing. I mean, if you're paying attention to like Buzz Lightyear in Toy Story, it was the classic Buzz Lightyear, right?
Yeah.
Then in Buzz Lightyear in Toy Story 2, he had the blue belt,
Yep.
and it was supposed to be like a force field or something. Like he was
Hmm.
supposed to levitate or something, but the toy it's just a light up belt. Toy Story 3 and Toy Story 4, there were no like Buzz Lightyear like upgrades or really nothing. And Toy Story 5, I mean it but you got to understand like these toys are now being considered tech. Like you can like with Legos, you can actually you can build certain Legos and actually power them up with the Lego app.
Right.
You know, like some of these toys are they have their own app. So with Pixar doing that to Buzz Lightyear, it makes sense. So when I saw the YouTubers and all that other stuff, right? They critical drinker, um, critical drinker, Ryan Cannell, all them
The
that talk
usual
about woke.
suspects. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
usual suspects, right? Usual suspects. Um, I'm just like, okay, listen. I know you guys have an audience, right? I know you guys have an audience, and I respect that. I know you guys got to get your money. I respect that. But stop at this point, y'all being disingenuous.
Okay, I want to ask you. Same thing I asked Fatal. Is it a grit for them, or do they honestly feel this way?
They don't feel this way.
So it's a grit for them.
They- It's a grift. It's a huge grift, and I think that grift is coming to an end.
Okay.
And I want to be there for when it happens. That's why I'm like Sly. Look, listen. If I got to talk to you for if we got to talk for another 6 months, it's not because I don't like you no more. It's because I'm about to grind
Yeah,
so
life is
fucking hard
life,
on
and
these
yeah,
videos.
yeah,
Life is life, and I'm about to
yeah,
grind on these videos. And when the day comes when they say, listen, I don't like one video because X, Y, and Z. Oh, I'm on them.
yeah,
I'm gonna be. Oh, you want to debate me? All right, let's go.
yeah.
All right, let's go. And I'm gonna be right there. I'm gonna face them one on one, and gonna be 1v1 because I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna expose this grift once and for all. Once and for all, it's gonna be a fucking grift.
I can only imagine how much emotional toll that takes, grifting to people all the time and always tapping into them, keeping them angry and keeping them upset. I couldn't do it. No matter how much I know the money's great, but I just couldn't do it for me.
I mean, it's like, listen, you you okay, there are flops in Hollywood right now, and I don't disagree with you on that. But if you're paying attention, the summer is usually the best time for people to go to movies.
Hmm.
And if there are good summer blockbusters, which there are,
Hmm.
then people are going to go to the movies. Stocks are up when it comes to AMC
Yeah.
and Cinemark and all that. We got Cinemarks and Alamos and what's the other one? We got Cinemark, Alamo, AMC. Damn, the other one's the other one's called damn, it's a dine-in theater. I think it's called man, I forget it. But it's around the corner from it's like down the street from where I am.
Mhm.
And the thing about it is that should be packed. When it came to Michael, that shit was packed.
Yeah.
When it came to Toy Story, that shit was packed.
Yeah.
When it came to a few movies, that shit was packed. People
Mhm.
are still going to movies. People are still going to movies. This is Texas. People want to go to the movies. People want to go see some movies, man. What are we talking about? And maybe it's not happening in the liberal areas. I get that. But in Texas, people want to go out. People want to have fun.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people just be working. So when I think about it, and I've always thought about it that way, you know, like I'm not gonna if I'm gonna put out a movie review, but I see, I guess how I see it when I did movie reviews on my Stagehands In channel, I did get views. I'm not gonna say that I didn't, but I also kind of saw that I did not want to go back down that route,
Right.
my Red
Yeah.
Sings to Blues route.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm going to give you guys a good review, I'm going to live stream it and I'm going to tell you what happened. You know, versus me doing a video and that shit being forgotten forever.
Mhm.
Because the thing about it is this: I make videos now, like my latest video on Nick at Night. That shit right now, and I'm gonna tell you this: that shit's at 10.6 thousand views right now, 517 likes.
Nice.
I'm at 15,167. I'm refreshing that shit every 30 seconds. Because dude, the views, the money ranking in, man, like I'm cool with that. But the thing when I do my videos now, I give you guys the history and I give you guys my personal opinion, you know, because that's what matters more versus me wanting to give people, oh, it's woke, oh, Hollywood is dead, Hollywood is this, oh, like my nigga, there's gonna be a Monsters Inc. 2 and an Incredibles 3.
Yeah.
There ain't no stopping. There is no stopping Disney. I remember before I went to Texas, somebody was trying to challenge me about like Disney, right? They were just like, "Oh, Disney's this, Disney's that, Disney's woke," and I said, all right, cool. Are you willing to not buy anything Disney anymore?" And he was like, "But I have children and stuff like." I
Exactly.
said,
Yeah.
"Exactly." I said, "So he's like, no, but that's not what I mean." I said, okay, so here's what you do, right? Here's what you do. You don't buy anything. Cancel your Disney Plus subscription. Don't go to Disneyland. Don't go to
Right.
Disney World. Right? Don't go on the Disney cruises because I've been
Nope.
on the
Nope.
Disney
Nope.
cruises.
Exactly.
The Disney cruises, I'm telling you, they bumping. The
Yeah.
food bumping. Okay, slamming. That food be slapping. Okay. Now, when I tell you this guy had a hard time trying to part with it, I said you're not ready for a whole. I said what I'm saying to you is an extreme form of revolution. To cancel Disney outright, to not buy anything Disney outright, to throw away anything Disney, right? That is hard for a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
It's hard. You can't do it. So, and he said, but it shouldn't be. I said, it shouldn't be, but it is, especially when you have kids. So, what are you gonna show your kids, huh? Do you, and another thing is, do you have anything? Do you have anything that kids can watch that they'll enjoy? And if the answer is no, oh well,
Yeah.
put on Disney Plus for them.
There
That's
you
all I
go.
can tell you.
Yeah.
That's all I and it was like I was speaking Japanese. It was like, you know, like I was the bad guy. And I was just like, I'm not the bad guy in this situation. I'm literally telling you, you know, like this what you got against Hollywood, most people here in Texas have against Hollywood. But guess what? They still gonna go to movies. Huh? What are we talking about? They still gonna watch NFL. They still gonna watch the NBA. They still going to attend. The bread too good, and the circus still bumping.
Right.
So what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Stop it. Just 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 be honest with people now. And I think that's what, and I think for my algorithm, and I'm just only speaking for my algorithm, that's what people want.
Yeah.
That's what people want. That's what people are craving. So I just give it to the people. That's what I'm giving to the people. And I will continue to do that, because I believe that we're past, we have to get out of this. And I hate to say this, although Hollywood has a lot to fix. I did not see Obsession, and I'm not going to go see the other movie. I didn't go see Obsession because I don't care. Um, I've seen, what was that movie?
You
With
haven't seen?
Beyonce. With Beyonce, she did an
Oh
obsessed.
yeah, yeah. With Idris Elba and Ali
With
Larter.
Idris Elba.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah. If I see that, why do I need to go see Obsession? I didn't see Is God Is. I was not interested. Okay. I'm not gonna go see Obsession. It's not my cup of tea. What is
Mhm.
my cup of tea? Um I did see The Mandalorian and Grogu. Um I saw Toy Story 5. I only go see movies that interest me. I think the new Spider-Man, Spider-Verse, Miles Morales movies coming out. They gonna have something to say about that, right? I can already hear the headlines now. Oh, Miles Morales this, Miles Morales that. Miles Morales ain't Spider-Man. Even though if you did not watch the first into the Spider-Verse Spider-Man, yes, he is a Spider-Man. Okay, confirmed Spider-Man.
Well, even in the
Has his own
comics, they
comic.
always said he was his own. He wasn't a replacement. They first introduced him, white folk lost their minds. Like he's not replacing Peter Parker, and they thought it's like they're like, no, he's his own. He's his own version of Spider Man. Yeah, they just
And and in the movie, the Peter Parker Spider-Man gets killed.
yeah.
So how is Spider-Man, so who's gonna be the next Spider-Man? Huh? How does that work? It's not him replacing Spider-Man. The other Spider-Man got killed. So
Well,
Miles Morales had to become the next Spider-Man.
it's weird when that demographic don't see themselves on screen. They think they're getting replaced. That's their instant default setting. Anytime
Man,
they
I
don't see
hate it.
themselves, they're like, we're getting replaced. I'm like, you're not getting replaced. I mean, God forbid you
Man,
don't see yourself in every frame of every movie.
no offense to the white people that are going to be watching this, but I'd hate to be white. Being afraid of my own shadow. Shit, niggas are. I said, what white supremacy? Niggas afraid of their own shadow. What the fuck you mean? But black people, it's time to get power. It's time to. I don't understand this.
It's wide open. It is wide open. No excuses at this point.
No excuses at this point, nigga. This is why. Listen, when I tell you, I remember, man. Listen, so I'm a part of the debt and voting council now.
How you enjoying that?
I'm enjoying it.
Okay.
I mean, we finished up. We finished up voting right now, so now we're just waiting until November. So
Okay.
November is going to be the next time when people vote.
Okay.
But when when I went up there and some of those white people were like looking at me like, "What are you doing here?"
Really?
I was like, "It's debt in Texas. It's debt in Texas, man.
That's crazy. Listen, people
It's
still
debt in
think
Texas."
people when when doing our stuff, they're like, oh my God, thank you for your service and thank you for volunteering. These people think we volunteer. They don't know we get paid, and I'm not going to correct them.
I don't tell them nothing. I'm
Yeah.
just like, thank you, and hey, man, just vote right over there. Put the thing in the box, and walk out. Have a
Yeah.
nice day. You know what I'm saying? And you want to know the funny part about all this? Listen, none of these niggas get upset at the last minute. If there's one thing that I've learned about voting, and the thing about politics is niggas get upset at the last minute. You have all the time, and I get it. It's by design. I will
Mhm.
say some of it is by design. These politicians, these oligarchs, these politicians understand that if we keep these niggas at work, if we keep them 9 to 5 struggling, they ain't gonna vote. If
Right.
we give them bread and circus, They ain't gonna revolt. What are these niggas gonna do? Right? Give them liberal, conservative. They fight against each other. They ain't gonna fight against us.
Yeah.
What are they gonna do? Right? But let me tell you something. It don't matter, liberal nor conservative. So my first post was in Argyle, Texas. So I had to go down to Argyle at the fireplace in Argyle.
Okay.
When I tell you, it was the most boring thing I have ever done in my entire life. And but you want to know something? It was the most important voting time for Denton, Texas.
Okay.
And there were about at least 25 people that actually voted. And this was on our new district attorney.
Okay.
Nobody cared. When I tell you Texas, when I tell you these right wing people care at the last minute, they do.
Hmm.
Especially when you got everything at the tip of your fingers. The you can't be lacking out here.
Hmm.
That's why you got places that change from red to blue. You know what I'm saying? Because when the liberals, because I give it to the liberals when something happens and liberals don't like it, they go and vote. Okay, they're gonna go and change that shit. And so when you see somebody with a D next to their name, just know that there are some liberals that went out and voted. Okay, that's the difference between some liberals and some conservatives. I'm not saying all. I'm just saying some. But when it comes to certain things in Texas, and you ain't paying attention to the demographics, you ain't paying attention to people's voting patterns. But the people are, but the Republicans here are paying attention, and yeah, they should be running scared because you got Kim Paxton and Talarico.
Okay. That's
What's
I,
Talarico?
who you think wins that?
Talarico.
You think so?
I think Talarico will win. I'm not saying because listen, listen, man. I know they want Kim Paxton to win. Problem is, he is Trump endorsed. He's Trump endorsed. Nobody, everybody in Texas is feeling the burn, feeling it.
Okay.
Okay.
I hear what you're saying, but if that were true, he shouldn't have beat Massey.
hmm No, I get you.
And
I get you.
given his very troubled background, like that man should be in somebody's jail. That's how bad he is. But I think Paxton wins because Texas will cut off its nose to spite its face just to make sure it stays red.
And to a certain extent, I agree with you. And I agree with you. But I will say, here in Fort Worth just turned blue.
Okay.
It's been almost a decade. And I don't know if Erica's in here. I don't know if Erica's in here. I think she might be in here. I don't know. Maybe she's listening from the clouds. Maybe she might leave a comment. But yeah, Fort Worth just turned blue. And that gives me like, oh yeah, yeah, that seems about right. That seems about right. Cause I used to walk around Fort Worth. Okay. So I understand that there are lots of people moving from New Jersey, New York. Okay, because you see a lot of New Jersey and New York place in Dallas.
Hmm.
Okay, I saw a lot of them in Austin, and I saw a lot of them in Houston
Hmm.
and San Antonio. I went down to San Antonio a couple of weeks ago, and I saw some Jersey plates.
Hmm.
We got Jersey niggas coming over to Texas. Okay, Jersey and New York is coming to Texas. All right, I'm from New Jersey, and I came to Texas. Okay, shit is changing down here, and for a lot of people, if you talk to them, a lot of people are, or a lot of people. Although I will say, yeah, people will cut off their nose despite their face, but they know that the the construction industry down here, no one's coming to work. Okay,
Hmm.
no one. All right, all the immigrants that used to work these jobs, ICE is here. Okay, they ain't coming to work. They know that they gonna get deported. All right, but that has hurt a lot of the construction workers here in Texas. Texas flipping. Okay, The Texas flip, and that's why I will say, yeah, they're doing a lot of gerrymandering here in Texas. They're doing a lot of it because they know they're going to lose.
Hmm.
But despite a lot of people, Denton is flipping blue pretty soon, and I see it from people call Denton the Timu version of Austin, but Denton is, I will say, Denton is so much better than Austin. You know what I'm saying? There's so much more happening here than there is happening in Austin. I've seen Austin. I've seen downtown Austin. You know, it's cool. It's fine. Keep Austin weird, whatever. You know, but
Yeah, Austin reminds me of early San Francisco in the '80s.
right,
You know, just how inclusive it is with everything, and I mean, there's a lot going on in Dallas. There was a music hall I went to when I went to go see Dion Cole a few years back, and I was like impressed that downtown was always something to do, but it reminded me of like late '80s San Francisco.
right, right, and that's just the thing. Um, you know, I think Denton is developing a lot. And I think that there are a lot more people, conservative and liberal, and there are lots of liberals down here. And then there are lots of conservatives that have been burned by Trump so bad that they're just like, I can't do this no more. I can't pay for bills.
Mhm.
I mean, gas was 3.95 3 weeks ago. It went down to 302 to 2.99 in certain places. I mean, like places like the Colony places like the Colony, South Lake, you're paying $3-4.
Okay.
But in our town here, you're paying at least 309, 324. Because
Okay.
it's a small town. It's a small developing, but it's developing. It's a college town. But the thing about it is, for me, I mean, yeah, some people will say, Texas will always be red. I say it'll be red so long as so long as these old ass boomers are still here,
Yeah.
right? After that, and we all know what's happening here in Texas, right? There are about 116 mosques being built here in Texas,
Yeah.
with more coming. You know what's finna happen. Because when I hear
I was about to say, have you
Allah,
heard the call of service yet?
when you hear the call of prayer, nigga, I'm going to Colorado.
Yeah.
Now, I will get on the. I will tell my old lady we are moving to Colorado. I don't give a shit. We are moving to Colorado. End of story. Once I hear hello Akbar, nope, I don't
It's
want to
time to
hear it.
go.
It's time to go. I mean, listen, man. They say don't mess with Texas, man. I said Texas is already being messed with. The fuck we mean?
Yeah.
The fuck we mean? You know what I'm saying? Don't blame the messenger. I just don't blame the messenger. Don't blame the messenger. All I'm telling you is, man, look, I mean, you're never gonna, I mean, it's gonna come to a point where you're not gonna escape it. But listen, Texas, I hate to say Texas is for sale.
Yeah.
Texas is for sale. If you're paying attention to who's putting money up in Texas, Texas is for sale. It's being liquidated.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of development. But there's a lot of development here going on in Texas, and I I mean, you gotta go where the money is. But also, I will say, Texas is and will have a water problem soon. I mean, there is a water problem here. There's a water war here in Texas.
Okay.
It's a silent one, but you got a lot of these billionaires trying to own the water, here, and I mean, with all the data centers here and all that other stuff here in Texas, I mean, it's going to get to a point where, yeah, we're going to need to have some Democrat people making regulations
Okay.
because how I mean, shit. Listen, man. Yeah. Texas is the new India, man. Look, listen, man. When I tell you, there are 15. There are 50, there are 5 shawarma places. There are 5 shawarma places that I've been to in South Lake. There are 10 curry places here in Dayton. 10. 10
Why
of
you
them.
not so aggressive when you say it, brother?
Listen.
Say so.
They're,
Why you
it's
sound so
spicy.
aggressive, brother?
My nigga, listen.
You don't like curry?
No, I love curry. That shit is slapping. Listen, Texas curry be slapping. You can't escape that. The Texas brisket is expensive. Texas brisket is expensive, my nigga. The shawarma, the curry here in Texas,
Yeah.
that should be slapping. Listen, I go to there's a curry restaurant called Spicy Chalk in Dayton on Loop 288. When I tell you, it is the best, spiciest curry in Texas. Oh my god!
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I don't want to go back home. I don't want to go back to New Jersey. I don't want to go back to New York. Nigga, what we got? Shit.
Okay.
I mean, look, I'm just saying, man. Like, they here. I don't know what else you're gonna do.
Yeah.
So, oh well. But all right, man. I think my guns, you know, bullets out. That's
For
it.
sure.
I don't got nothing in the chamber no more.
For sure.
I'm gonna see you. We gotta do this. We gotta do this again, man.
Yeah, just let me know whenever, man. I'm pretty much off for the next month and a half. Yeah.
All right, man. All right, I got you, bro. All right,
For
man.
sure.
I'm gonna get something to eat, man.
Okay, bro.
All right, man. Peace.
Peace.